So I needed to clean my guns today, so I figured I would record it and put it on YouTube, even though there's several YouTube videos of how to take apart your Glock, but what's one more? So I'm going to start with my 19 because it's probably dirtier since I've taken it to IDPA a few times now, and then we'll go to the 43, which I just figure since I'm already cleaning my 19, I might as well clean my 43 as well. So obviously we're unloaded, no ammo. You first have to cock it, pull the trigger, and then you want to pull it back a little bit, and then you grab these two little, I'll show you in a second, this is on both sides. You have to pull them down, and then it helps you get the slide off. So we got the frame, we got the slide. We're now going to take out the spring, the barrel, if I can get it out. And I like to start with a baby wipe and just kind of wipe everything down. Definitely wash your hands after. If you have gloves, wear gloves. I don't prefer to wear gloves. I like to have use of my fingers, and since I have tiny hands and gloves have been hard to come by, it's a little bit harder. Specifically, I'm cleaning my 19 today because I had some ammo issues, or at least loading issues, stovepiping issues when I was at the range, and I just want to try to take a clean gun out of the factor for IDPA come Sunday. I'm thinking it's more so because I switched to reloaded ammo and I don't have any other aftermarket internal parts. So it might be needed a new spring, a lighter spring, whatever, we'll figure it out. So you just kind of wipe everything down. You obviously can tell you're starting to clean things. And you just kind of give it all a go. Give it all a clean. Products I'm using today are baby wipes, and the solvent I will be using is Breakthrough, as well as the grease. And then I have a standard little kit that I got on Amazon with like brushes and picks and patches because I needed some stuff after I moved and I didn't have any, and I was on a budget, so I bought the cheapest thing I could find. Eventually I'm going to get some of the other Breakthrough clean products. I have experience with them and I've met them at SHOT Show and they're like super nice people, so I'm a fan of their products and they're super clean. And with my makeup and hair care products, I like clean, so why not with my gun products? Kind of just wiping everything down. It was slightly dirty. Oh, sorry, this side's grosser. Once you get everything basically wiped down, what I like to do is take a Q-tip and dip it into some of the solvent. You can spray the solvent. I think dipping is a little bit easier. And you kind of just look in there and see like what's dirty, where like high wear areas are, and you just kind of scrub it down a little bit more. And the little places that you couldn't get with the baby wipe. So right now we're going along where the slide is going to go. And since I had some issues today with stovepiping, we're going to definitely clean all of the things that we see the best we can. Because if we don't, gross. We obviously don't have a way to indicate if it's the gun, which it could still be gun internal parts, or it could just be, but we know it won't be because the gun is dirty, because the gun won't be dirty. But as most of you who have bought a Glock have probably said, Glocks are the greatest because they run and everything. And that's kind of why I always stick with a Glock as well. I love that I can run any ammo and not have any issue for the most part. I love that you don't really have to clean it. I clean my guns because I'm a little anal retentive and I like to. So there's that. And I also just, you know, a Glock was the first like big girl gun I was looking at. It wasn't the first gun I shot. The first gun I shot was actually a revolver. It was a 357, which obviously is a huge kick of a gun, but as far as my first semi-automatic kind of pistol, it was a Glock. And then I just kind of loved it, and then it also, at the time, you know, California living, I don't have very many options anyways as far as guns. So when I went to concealed carry and I had a friend that was selling a 43, I jumped right on it because it's practically conceals itself. It's so easy. Okay, so I think we've cleaned a bunch on the frame. I'm actually gonna get one of these up in the mag well and just clean it out, just because, you know, mags get dirty, mags get on the ground, mags get dropped, and we're trying to prevent any unknowns. Might as well clean the grip while I'm at it, because that's my plug that I painted lime green. As far as changes on my Glock, the only thing I specifically have done are sights and a trigger. And I believe it was an Apex trigger. Don't quote me right now because it's been a while and I don't specifically remember. But I'm pretty sure it's Apex. My sights are Terran Tactical. My slide is really gross. So we're just kind of grabbing everything down, seeing if we have any issues, and then you obviously want to use this time to look at your gun to see if you're wearing more in any specific places, because it could be a sign of something going out. So obviously if you notice that like there's uneven wear, like where on the left it's a little bit more, like that's kind of odd. So just, you know, take this time, get familiar with your gun, learn the inner makings of her body, just get real familiar and up in her business. All right, like I said, you know, you don't have to be super thorough. We're just kind of getting excessive nastiness out. Ooh, we got some kind of grossness up in there. It's not too bad. We're just gonna take a patch or two, run it through. Again, generic Amazon kit. It came with a, I don't have, whoop, 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 whoop. I'm just gonna, so I like to kind of fold it because then it gets thicker. And then I spray a little of my solvent. And then we just kind of run it through. Yeah, my barrel was not dirty. Well, it was slightly dirty, but it obviously could be a lot worse. So I'm going to unfold it one more and run it through again. I say I've cleaned this pretty well last time. I do have a little bit of buildup here, so I'm going to just take the brush and just kind of spray a little solvent and just kind of work at it. You know, we're just trying to prevent anything that we know could be the issue. So obviously I was having ammo issues. That's where it feeds into the barrel. So let's just take this out of the equation. Don't mind all the noises. Other than that, I don't know what to do on these lull times because it's like I could keep talking to you guys, but I mean, what do you actually want me to talk about? Like, okay, so today I adulted. That's not really that fun. I do have a new filming setup since the last time I filmed, so trying this out with this video. We'll see once I edit and I post it if I like it. Hopefully I do. I think it's a lot easier than my previous setup as far as getting set up. So I'm just gonna take my fingernail and scratch some of that carbon off because, well, what's the point of having fingernails if you don't? All right. So now that looks all nice and pretty. I'm going to run a dry patch through it again now because I don't want too much of that excess solvent in there, because that's just my personal preference. And guys, when it comes to cleaning, guys, gals, whoever's watching this, just note that everybody's going to have their preferred lubricants, everyone's going to have their preferred solvents, everyone's going to have their preferred method. Find what you like, what works for you, as long as you're not doing, you know, something completely damaging, which, God, I don't even want to know what you could be doing at that point. You're fine. And obviously while you're cleaning, don't have any ammo near you. You're going to want to perform function tests once you put it back together, just to make sure that everything is proper. When in doubt, refer to Google or YouTube if you have questions on if something goes where. And just remember, when you put it back together, you shouldn't have any parts left over. So we're going to go ahead and lube up some of the pieces. I like to put some of this, if it comes out. Oh, that was a lot. We got a lot there, so we're probably going to use this amount for the entire weapon. I like to put a smidgen on my spring, just kind of like work it in there. Okay. You can see, you want to put it on the places that you know that the slide attaches. So here, here, and then on top here. Not too much, because you're just going to end up with it oozing out everywhere. So, whoop. Okay, we're lubed up. I got a little, I like to be extra clean. All right, we're going to go ahead and put everything back in. We got, get that out of the way, barrel, the, if you get it in wrong, you know where it goes in. It goes in like this. Put the spring in on top. Alright, you push the spring in there. Push down here. So you got the spring, got the slide. You just kind of slide the slide right back on. Back it a few times. My hands have a lot of grease on them, so we're gonna wipe them off, and then we're gonna perform some function tests. So one of the first is, you know, slide, rack. Okay, trigger's cool. I am not taking my finger off the trigger. I'm gonna stay there. Okay, it's nothing weird. It didn't reset until I took my finger off the trigger. Now it's reset. We're good to go. So you just want to make sure it doesn't do anything weird, like decide to just go bang at this point. But we got to clean 19 now. So we're gonna, all right, so same thing, empty, no magazine. You have to release the trigger. We pull down on these two. You kind of grab back here, cock back, pull down on those, and then the slide slides forward. We got the spring, barrel, frame. Again, starting with a baby wipe. Probably won't need two of those because I already have one out. I might even put these grip things on while my gun is taken apart. Maybe. Yeah, my 43. I think I cleaned it not that long ago because it's not even dirty. I don't even think I fired it since the last time I cleaned it, actually. The dirtiest part about my 43 tends to be my magazines get a lot of dust in them because of the daily carry. Both my magazines get them a lot in the base plate, so I tend to kind of like air can or clean that out a little bit. Yeah, my 43 is not dirty at all. Yes, comparatively so. Just basically nothing on it. But we're still going to do the same thing. Sometimes when I'm lazy, instead of dipping it, I just put it next to the nozzle and spray it. Oh yeah, this is going to be a breeze because we're hardly dirty. I mean, inside's dirty, but that's easier to get dirty because I probably didn't do as good of a job last time. Let's be real. And there's all kinds of nooks and crannies in here, and then you're just kind of like, depending on how, retentive you want to be. We're gonna clean the other side as well. Again, on my 43, I don't have any aftermarket. I changed the mag release, I believe. I don't know. I'm second guessing myself. Actually, no, I did. And the sights that came on this were already upgraded. They're okay. They're not my favorite, but they're also not the worst. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think that's how that goes. I don't know. My brain is not so functioning today. I'm going to run one patch through just to see if it's even dirty, but I doubt it's even dirty because, like I said, yeah, it's clean. Okay, cool. I'm done with that. We're going to get a little, if my hand, gross. Okay, there we go. This comes in a jar too, and then they have another liquid lubricant as well that I want to get. Homegirl's on a budget. Homegirl is not working her second job because of COVID, and I live in California, which is really expensive. So we're just kind of, dealing right now the best we can, which is not the best because there's no gym. And it's not my favorite life, but I went to the range this morning. 2 ranges, actually. I went to the shooting range. I also went to the driving range. Okay, first and foremost, bang. Okay, nothing weird is happening. Okay, so, boom, we're done with that. We're just gonna kind of clean up our little area. I did this on a white desk, I'm aware, but this is also my crafting desk that has, glue and stuff all over it. Magic erasers are the best. They will clean everything up. I'm not concerned. Okay, so I lied to you guys. We just cleaned all the guns. I was gonna install these handle-it grips, but we've already spent 20 minutes cleaning guns, so I'm just gonna make another video, and you're gonna have to go watch that. Okay, so thanks for watching. Subscribe wherever it is. Post notifications, like, comment, cool, watch all the stuff. Follow me on Instagram. Okay, that's it. And we're gonna thumbnail it. We'll just go clean. Okay, thanks for watching.